Welcome to the deep dive.
Great to be here.
So today we're digging into thankfulness,
Yeah,
gratitude.
yeah, the power of it. We've got some interesting source material.
We do. It suggests that, just being grateful can have some pretty profound impacts on our lives.
Hmm.
So our mission really is to try and understand how gratitude might boost our well-being.
Exactly. And this text we're looking at highlights, well, three main things, doesn't it?
It does. Enhanced health, more happiness, and this one's intriguing, maybe even a longer life,
Right. The source seems to frame gratitude less as just, a nice feeling.
and more like an active tool.
Precisely. Like something proactive you can use for actual benefit in your life.
Okay, let's unpack that first one then. Enhanced health. That sounds
Yeah.
big. What might the source be getting at there?
Well, it probably implies a link between having a grateful mindset and actual positive physical changes.
Like less stress.
That seems the most likely connection, yeah.
Right.
Reducing stress. We know that helps the immune system, cardiovascular health.
Right. When you're focusing on the good stuff, you're maybe not so caught up in the daily grind, the stressors.
Exactly. It shifts your mental energy.
And I suppose, a more positive outlook might naturally lead to healthier choices too. Eating better, maybe more exercise.
That's a very plausible knock-on effect, yeah. Though the core idea here seems to be the direct impact of the mental state itself.
Okay. Now, happiness. That feels a bit more straightforward, doesn't it?
Mm.
How does gratitude pump up our joy?
It really seems to be about shifting your focus. Instead of
Yeah.
always wanting more or dwelling on what's missing,
You appreciate what's already there.
right, you focus on what you do have, and that cultivates a deeper, maybe more stable kind of contentment. It's derived from your actual circumstances.
So you're kind of training your brain to spot the positive.
You can definitely see it that way, like building a goodness filter.
A built-in happiness booster. I like that.
Hmm.
Okay, then the third point, this potential link to living longer. That's fascinating. What pathways could the source be hinting at?
This is where it all kind of comes together, potentially. If gratitude really does help reduce stress, improve mood,
Which impacts physical health.
exactly, if it boosts both physical and mental well-being over the long haul, well, it stands to reason that could add up.
Less chronic stress, maybe a stronger immune system, perhaps better heart health over decades.
It's plausible, isn't it? That combination could contribute to longevity by reducing the cumulative wear and tear on the body.
So it's not just about feeling good in the moment. This source is suggesting gratitude might have these really lasting, tangible effects, potentially even on our lifespan.
That seems to be the implication. It really elevates gratitude, doesn't it? From just being polite or feeling nice.
It's something fundamental for a good, possibly long life.
Yeah, the source presents it almost like a key ingredient for overall well-being, an active component.
So thinking about this for you listening, what we're pulling from this source is that cultivating thankfulness isn't just some fleeting feel-good thing.
Definitely not.
It suggests there's potential anyway for real significant benefits for your health, your happiness.
And maybe even how long you live. It's quite a claim.
It really is. Which leads to a good final thought, I think.
Absolutely. It raises a really practical question for you, the listener. Knowing these potential upsides,
Hmm.
how might intentionally practicing gratitude actually change things for you? Reshape your own sense of well-being?
Exactly. And what small things could you even do? What concrete steps could you take starting today or tomorrow to weave a bit more thankfulness into your daily life?
It doesn't have to be huge, right?
Not at all. Small, consistent actions. But the source suggests the payoff could be pretty profound. Something to think